Ever felt like you're running on empty, even when you're doing your best to care for others? You might be dealing with something way more serious than just being tired. Okay, so what's actually happening? Empathy burnout, also known as compassion fatigue, is when your emotional tank is completely drained from constantly absorbing other people's stress, trauma, and emotions. Think of it like this. Imagine lifting weights every single day without rest. Eventually, your muscles give out. The same thing happens with your emotions. If you keep carrying other people's pain without refilling your own emotional energy, you'll start feeling numb, disconnected, and even depressed. You feel responsible for other people's emotions. Have you ever listened to a friend vent about their problems, and suddenly you feel just as overwhelmed as if you were going through it? Being empathetic is amazing, but you can't fix everyone's life. Even therapists don't try to solve their clients' problems. Instead, they support them. Trying to take responsibility for everyone's pain is a direct ticket to burnout. You feel responsible for other people's emotions. Have you ever listened to a friend vent about their problems, and suddenly you feel just as overwhelmed as if you were going through it? Being empathetic is amazing, but you can't fix everyone's life. Even therapists don't try to solve their clients' problems. Instead, they support them. Trying to take responsibility for everyone's pain is a direct ticket to burnout. You feel emotionally numb or disconnected. Normally, you're the one offering a shoulder to cry on, but lately it feels like you just don't have the energy to care anymore. Warning: this isn't because you're a bad person, it's your brain's way of saying, hey, we need a break. Psychologist Dr. Susan Olbers explains that emotional numbness is a defense mechanism against being overwhelmed. So if you're feeling detached, it's time to hit pause and recharge. You isolate yourself. Ever felt like ghosting everyone, even your closest friends and family? When your emotions are overloaded, your brain wants to escape. So you shut down, avoid socializing, and end up feeling even more disconnected. This creates a vicious cycle. You're drained, you isolate, you feel lonely. You get even more drained. You feel irritable, sad, or even depressed. Ever snapped at someone for no reason? Or felt weirdly moody and on edge? That's because your brain is overloaded with stress. Therapist Eddie Nathan explains that vicarious trauma, absorbing other people's pain, tricks your brain into thinking you experienced the trauma yourself. This can lead to unexplained mood swings, increased anxiety and sadness, and feeling emotionally heavy all the time. You can't sleep because your mind won't shut off. You lay down, close your eyes, and boom, your brain starts replaying conversations, worrying about global issues, and stressing over things you can't control. Empathy burnout doesn't clock out at bedtime. Studies show that racing thoughts and sleep disturbances are common in people who absorb too much emotional stress. You struggle to concentrate or be productive, feeling mentally foggy, forgetting things. Even small tasks feel overwhelming. That's because your brain is running on low battery. When you're emotionally exhausted, your ability to focus, make decisions, and stay productive takes a massive hit. This is not laziness, it's burnout, and it's your mind's way of forcing you to slow down. The good news, you can recover. Here's how: set boundaries. Learn to say no without guilt. You can care about people without carrying all their emotional baggage. Prioritize self-care. Make time for things that refill your emotional energy. Reading, music, journaling, exercise. Seek support. You don't have to deal with this alone. Talking to a therapist or even just a trusted friend can help lighten the load. Practice self-compassion. Stop feeling guilty for needing a break. Rest is productive. Empathy is a superpower, but even superheroes need rest. You're not weak. You're not broken. You just need to refill your emotional tank. If this message resonated with you, drop A in the comments. Let's support each other. Matthew 11:28, "Come to me, all you who are weary and burdened, and I will give you rest." This verse reminds us that we don't have to carry emotional burdens alone. Just like setting boundaries, we also need to release our struggles and allow God to restore our strength. If you found this video helpful, like, comment, and subscribe for more mental health tips. Turn on notifications so you never miss an update.